Hey there, I'm Coach Brian Klepacki with CriticalBench.com, certified strength and conditioning coach. I'm also a functional movement specialist, and I've dealt a lot with sandbags for my athletes and clients. Sandbags, if you're not familiar with them, they are a phenomenal training device to use. So what you can see on the ground here is we have varying resistance. We've got 10 pounds all the way up to 50 pounds. Now these might not look like your traditional sandbags that you might have been used to a couple decades ago. The technology has advanced, and actually these aren't sand, they're foam. There's foam on the inside of these. They've got different handles. They'll never split open. So they're pretty cool. We like them. We have fun with those. So let me talk about sandbags and what they are. It's pretty much just a bag full of sand. These will always be referred to as sandbags just because it's like Kleenex and tissues. It's kind of the same thing, it's just a brand name. So these are sandbags. Old school sandbags will actually have sand in them, like a military duffel bag taped up with some duct tape thrown over your shoulder. That's what the military used to practice with, carrying, bodies or bags or supplies across a field. They just loaded up sand. That was their form of resistance. Other thing is like lifeguard training. They fill up buckets of sand, and sand's a great tool to use because it's free. Unless you live in somewhere where there is no sand. I don't know, whatever. But you get the idea. So the benefits of sandbag training: 1, it's portable. 2, it's cheap. 3, it's effective. And effective, I mean you're able to use the sandbag in a way that you can't use dumbbells, kettlebells, maybe med balls, but definitely not barbells or machines. And what I mean by that is you're able to use a sandbag throughout a dynamic range of motion, pretty explosive. Like you're able to throw a sandbag, you're able to hold it and climb stairs, you're able to slam it, you're able to jump with it, you're able to swing it. It's a lot more versatile than, like I said, everything else. So that's one of the biggest advantages of that. The second biggest advantage of the versatility is the weight shifts. The weight is distributed throughout the bag and not just localized in like a dumbbell or a kettlebell or even a med ball. So as you can see, I got 50 pounds right here, 50 pounds throughout, 2 feet by 1 feet by 1 foot. So that weight is distributed differently. So if I throw the bag over my shoulder, the weight is all over the place. It's in the front, it's in the middle, it's in the rear. Okay, so it's like holding this already engages my obliques, my erector and spinae muscles in the back, my shoulder stabilizers, just from using that. Now, if you put a dumbbell on there, it's going to be pretty much situated on a bone, and anytime you move, it's going to stay localized on that shoulder. So that's one of the benefits of using sandbags. I love them. You should try them out into your training. So now let's say you're a beginner, and you're like, hey, sandbag, that looks pretty fun. I can afford to go buy one. I want to incorporate it in my training. So if you're a beginner, real quick, start light. Start very controlled in your movements. The main thing is just experiment with it, but you have to start with the light resistance. So what you're about to see is just a couple basic exercises that you can use with the sandbag on your own. So those are some great exercises to start out with. So let's say you're a little more advanced and you want to try something a little more challenging. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite sandbag exercises that will definitely challenge you and will definitely make you step back and be like, all right, those are tough. Again, you can change the varying resistance. You can go as heavy as you want, as many reps as you want. Go for time, go for distance if you're throwing it. But here are some of my top favorite sandbag exercises. So now let's talk about workouts for a second. Let's say you want to do a sandbag workout. Well, you can just take a couple of the exercises I just showed you and put them in a workout of your own. What I would recommend is start off with maybe some strength, some more powerful movements first, and then build towards muscular endurance, like a fatigue, more of a metabolic conditioning set. So for the first set, you could do something like a deadlift, and you could do a swing after that, and then you could do an overhead press. 3 sets, 10 reps of each, very simple exercises. Go for moderate pace and doing the actual reps. Then you can also rest anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds, a little longer if you have to. Now, if you want to do more like a metabolic conditioner, set a timer for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And you can go through things like the rotational lunge, a lateral lunge, a clean and press. You can do a swing. However you want to structure this, take some of the exercises I just showed you, and then just put them into a workout of your own, and just go from there. And I'll back that up a second. If you're a beginner, go at your own repetitions. For beginners, I would do maybe 2 sets of 10 reps of everything, very slow, very lightweight, just to get a good pattern of movement established. Now, if you're more advanced, obviously, you might know what you need to be doing. 4 sets, 10, 12, 15 reps, higher resistance, less rest periods. Same thing goes with the metabolic conditioner or the finisher. High intensity, 100% of that set, and then recover, and then do it again. Other than that, that's sandbag training in a nutshell. Hopefully I've summarized it well enough for you. They're fun, they're effective, and they're also very challenging in the same breath. So before you go, I'd love to share something with you. It's a report that I wrote. It's called the 5 Best Core Killer Exercises. It's awesome, and you definitely don't want to miss out on it. In order to get it, you have to go into our video description area below. Under this video, you'll see something that says Show More. You got to click that. That's going to open up the video description area. You'll see the link at the top that says criticalbench.com/corekillers. Click that link, give us your email, and the report will be on its way right to you right now. If you can't click this because you're on a mobile device, you need to click the arrow that's under this video. It's going to be in this corner here. That's going to open up the video description area on your phone or your tablet, whatever. Click that arrow. Click the link, click the link, give us your email, and then the report's coming right to you. Subscribe to our channel, check out our other videos. I know at least one's going to be helpful to you. Be part of our community and keep checking back regularly. Like this video, share it with somebody you know, interact with us. We love interacting with our fans and viewers, so interact, leave us some comments, some questions, some feedback. Whatever you have to say, it doesn't matter, good, bad, indifferent. We'd love to hear from you. That's all I've got on the sandbag training. I'm Coach Brian with criticalbench.com. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye.